Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a soft fall look for you guys. My face is already primed and ready to go, and we're just going to go ahead and start. So I'm going to be using Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand for my eyelid primer, not eyebrow primer. And then I'm going to be taking my Real Technique sponge and blending that out for you guys. Okay, I really need to stop saying you guys. I don't know why I do that, but I just have a bad habit. I have never actually done a real voiceover. Now we are taking NYX HD Finishing Powder, and I'm just going to be taking a little bit of that on my sponge and placing that over my eyelid, kind of like it is a setting powder, and I'm going to use it as a setting powder on my eyes. Then I'm going to be taking ColourPop in Firefly, and this is just a really creamy type of nude, and I'm going to be taking that in my crease and all over my eyelids as well. And then I'm just going to be blending that out all over the eyelid, that way the other colors have something to hold on to. Next, I'm going to be taking ColourPop's Paper Tiger, and I'm going to be blending that into only the crease. I'm not going to put this anywhere else on my eyelid, but you can see me just blending it right into the crease of my eyelid. And what you want to remember is that you want to blend it out really softly, a little bit more up to the top of your eyebrow, but you don't want to go so harsh up into the eyebrow. You just, whatever's left over on your brush, you just want to blend it up. Next, I'm going to be taking ColourPop's Criss, and I'm going to get a smaller brush and pat this on the outer corners of my eyelids. You want to get it really good on there, that way when we go and blend it, you can see the colors through the other colors that we're going to put on our eyelids. And with the same blending brush that I used for Paper Tiger, with nothing on the brush, you want to just blend that color out into that yellowy color that we put on before it. That way it diffuses out. And I'm adding a little bit more because I wanted that red color to be a little bit more intense. Next, I'm going to be taking MAC Swiss Chocolate on that same spot where we put the crisscross color, and I'm just going to put that lightly on the outer corner and more towards the middle of my eyelid. Then with that same blending brush, you just want to blend all the colors together and make it look uniform and make it look really soft, because that's what we're going for. We're going for a very soft fall look, and I just wanted it to look smooth and soft basically. And then I'm taking a little bit of that yellowy color that we had before called Paper Tiger and kind of just blending out the edges. That way there's no harsh lines and it just looks very soft. Now I'm taking some of ColourPop's Cloud 9 and deepening up the outer corners because I want this to look really, really deep on the outside and soft on the outer lid, and just kind of bring it all together. And once again, with that same blending brush, you just want to make sure all the colors are blended together. I know this is so repetitive and it's time consuming, but you want to make sure there's no harsh lines and there's no smudgies and eyeshadow packed together. Then I'm taking MAC's All That Glitters with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus spray on the brush, and I'm just patting that shimmery color on the inner corner of my eye and blending that out into the brown colors. Now I will be moving on to my foundation portion and concealer, and I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in 120, and I'm just putting a little bit on my face just to balance out the dark side or the dark parts of my face. I don't really need a lot of foundation because I am going to be putting on a lot of concealer. And I'm going to be dotting a little bit of BH Cosmetics Total Coverage Concealer, and this is a color correcting color, and I'm only adding a tiny bit because this concealer goes a long way. You don't need that much of this concealer, and I just use this to kind of brighten up underneath my eyes before I put my other concealer on. Next, I'm going in with Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand as well underneath my eye to use this for an actual coverage. And I'm just putting that on all the red spots. And I'm going to be blending that out with my Real Technique sponge. Next, I'm going to be using this Naked Skin Concealer. I don't remember what the color is called, but I know it's a lighter color of what my actual skin tone is. And I'm only taking a little bit here and there on my face because I already have so much concealer on that at this point a little bit goes a long way. That's not true. But I'm going to be using it just as a small highlighter. once that's blended out, I'm going to be taking some Airspun translucent powder and just setting my under eyes and in the creases of my nose and on my forehead. And I'm not going to bake this. I'm not going to leave this sitting on my face. I'm actually going to put some on my face and then pack it, like not pack it. I'm going to blend it in my skin rather than just let it sit on top of my skin. And then I'm going to be taking a big fluffy brush and just kind of smoothing out the powder, and whatever's left over sitting on my face will kind of set the rest of my foundation. Next, I'm going to be taking Hoola, Benefit Hoola bronzer, and this is my favorite because I like to use a lighter contour color as kind of a transition color for my face. That way it evens out the contour. Then I'm going to be taking BH Cosmetics Contour and Blush Palette and I'm going to be taking the deepest color that's in it and just going softly on the outer parts of my cheek and not taking it closer into my face. Then I'm going to be taking these peachy colors. I like to think of them as very peach colors, and it's a dark one and a light one, and I mix them both together and kind of use them as like a transition blush. In this video you'll see me put on another blush because I didn't really like how these two colors were making the contour come out, so I just put a nice pretty blush over it. And this is the blush I was talking about. I'm taking this Wet n Wild blush. I don't know the name of it, but it's a very soft, glittery peach color, and I just took that on the apples of my cheeks. Then with that same fluffy brush, I'm going to be kind of blending out all of it. It looks like I'm wiping it all off, but I'm just kind of bringing it all together. And then I'm going to be using that Paper Tiger, that kind of rustic red color that we had, and putting a little bit of that under my eye with a pencil brush, and then I will blend that out. Then I'm going to be curling my eyelashes to prep for false lashes. I'm going to be taking Clinique High Impact Mascara to kind of prime my eyelashes to later on be able to blend the falsies into my actual eyelashes. I'm using Ardel lashes in Wispy. These are kind of like the demi Wispies, but these are just full wispy, and there's no kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but they're the Wispies, and I love them so much. They're not just, they don't make my eye look like a cat eye, they kind of make it look like a full, like I have a full effect of lashes all around, rather than the outer corner of my lashes. I kind of like an all over lash look. I'm just taking a little bit of mascara to kind of blend my lashes back into the falsies. And not really looking to add any more mascara to my eyes, just to kind of blend them in. And I'm using that same Clinique High Impact Mascara to do my lower lashes. And now I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz to do my eyebrows. Now I'm taking my favorite brow gel. This is my absolute favorite brow gel. I keep buying this over and over again. This is the E.L.F. Lash and Brow Gel. It's so inexpensive and it's so amazing and holds my brows all day. And now I'm going in with BH Cosmetics Glow Palette, and I'm going in the color Dream. It's a very light gold color. And then in that same palette, I will be taking the color Glow and putting that on my cheekbones and above my brow and on my cupid's bow and on the tip of my nose as well. And for the lips, we will be using my favorite lip color, and this is the NYX Liquid Suede in Soft Spoken. And in a little bit you're going to be seeing me using a hairspray for my setting spray. I just think that it holds my face makeup a lot better than actual setting spray. I know that's really disgusting, but it just holds my makeup better and holds it all day. And I just want to say thank you for watching my video, and I hope you all enjoyed this. Bye guys!